Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, and I'll be doing the free video for Friday, October 6th, 2023. So I'm getting this one out a little bit early. It's a couple of hours before the market closes, but we're starting to see a very interesting reversal shape up here in the market right on the Friday. So a couple things here. I'm going to just focus on the QQQ with you guys with the understanding that it applies to the SPY, the IWM, and the DIA. I'm using the QQQ just because it's the strongest index and it's giving us the best signals. So as of today on the QQQ, you are trying to print a buy signal, and that buy signal is coming with alignment, which they don't always come with alignment. So that's a very nice bonus. The move here, right? If you could zoom in on this pattern and look at it on an hourly time frame, this move measures about $10. And if you get a breakout here above 363, the target would actually be right around 373 for this move. Now, the signals here are decent. They're not as clean as they've been right now on the Nasdaq. It certainly looks better than anything else because it's holding the weekly 21, as you can see over here. But you do still have these thrust signals, right? So it's not as clean as it was all back here, right? Those were very easy signals all through there, very easy signals. But from the inside out, it is good enough to go with it basically until until you see something reverse. So I think on the SPX, if we want to focus on the SPX, I'd be looking for a target right around the hourly 200, which comes in right around 4,400 at the moment. And then of course on the QQQ, I think the measured move on a breakout above 363 would be right around 373. So that's a couple of things that I'm looking at there. Now, I'm also seeing a reversal, a potential reversal. I don't necessarily go into it in this video. I'll wait until next week just to get a little bit more clarity. But I'm seeing a potential reversal setting up in the ZB, the 30-year bond. If you think about it from a kind of a psychological point of view, I think today may have been some level of capitulation in the bonds. But it's just one day. And the bond move lower is so powerful that I don't want to put too much weight on just one day. But today was non-farm payrolls. They came in very, very hot. That freaked out the bond market. The ZB went down 2%, which is a huge move. And now is trying to reverse and close higher on the day, as well as the tech stocks, which are very interest rate sensitive, are putting in a nice reversal. So with that kind of in the back of our minds, I want to show you just three setups here, one of which I borrowed from Henry. He did this one for his free video yesterday. And it's a great one. Of course, it's up 9 today, so not much I can do with it here. And I'm just going to kind of flash through these. We've already graded these out in the room, and these are the best setups that I see. You can see it in the labels. You can see it in the arrows. Everything is aligned really nicely here with squeezes daily and weekly. So crowd would be number 1. Meta is going to be number 2. And you'll notice that I'm trying to focus on tech that has alignment and that looks better than the Nasdaq. So you can see there on the labels as well. If you see green labels everywhere, that's normally a good thing. And then train your eye as we continue to make these videos to look right here. You see how it says a structure score of 14? That basically means that it's a perfect score. So Meta definitely qualifies. And then of course the last one would be the Google. So Google doesn't have any squeezes, but it does have a very clean setup and an ideal structure score. So I would continue to focus on tech. I would continue to focus on mega cap tech. And I would try to find something that looks as good, if not better, than the 3 stocks that I've shared with you today, which are going to be Crowd, Meta, and Google. Going into next week, if we get any kind of pullback on these names, and you typically will, just because you have to kind of back test your structures a little bit, I'd be looking to buy Crowd for sure, Meta, and Google to try to play that move on the QQQ into potentially 373. All right, guys, that's my time. Hope you traded safe today. Nice reversal so far. Again, don't put the cart in front of the horse. It's just one day, and we have a pretty nasty downtrend in the bonds that needs to be reversed. But if they're going to reverse it, the seasonality does kick in basically now. So we're starting to see some good signs of it. We'll see on Monday how it trades, but if it trades well on Monday and Tuesday, I think that sets up a very nice potential short squeeze, potentially, into OpEx in the middle of the month. So we'll look out for that. All right, guys, before you go somewhere else on the YouTube, leave us a like, leave us a comment. It does help us out with the algorithm. And I'll catch you guys next week for the free video. Cheers. Hey traders, this is Sam with Simpler Trading. I want to thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you found the information in it helpful. If you did, leave us a like, leave us a comment. It really does help us out with the algorithm. And if you want to see us trade live with our own real money and be part of the community, come and check us out at simplertrading.com.